Good evening. So here we are again. We're going to dive into the Carl Gray Gateway of Light Activation, and it's been produced by Hay House. Taking quite a liking to these at the moment. So Spirit has brought 3 cards for us today. So the first one is Pleiadian Activation, Coming Together, Harmony in the Heavens, and Resolution. So Spirit with this beautiful card is just reminding us that we are a collective, that we are one singular essence, and we work better as a group, as a collective. We feed off each other, we bounce ideas off each other, we activate each other. We can sometimes piss each other off as well, don't get me wrong, but on the whole, we become harmonious in our relationship because we're all working for the greater good of the whole, which is us. So, and you often find lots of different resolutions, things that you maybe wouldn't have thought about. Other people have had experiences and they may have been through something similar, and they can teach you, they can guide you, you can learn, and again the chain goes on. So in coming together, we're acting as a solidarity. Yes, we're individual within our human expression, but when we come together in harmony, we come together in love, we come together for the greater good of humanity, then we are doing something absolutely marvellous. And this is what the Pleiadians are talking about, is activating this collection of essence, of energy, of frequency. And it's sitting in the same harmonious point to know that at the end of the day, we are all vibrating and oscillating at the same level. So you're not going to be oscillating down here and somebody else is oscillating up here. You're going to come up. This isn't going to come down, but this is going to come up. No, stay there. So when we oscillate at the same level, then we can feed off each other. Yes, there may be some slight disparity, and initially there may be some jiggling around because unfortunately we still have ego, and ego does get in the way, but we have to put that to one side, because what we are trying to achieve, what we are actually trying to manifest, is something that is beautiful and brilliant for us all. And the Pleiadians are actively activating us in the essence of being able to come together in that light, to be that harmony, to be that resonance, to spread that resolution and just grow as a collective. So you often find resolution in a group of people where you may struggle as a singular entity. So look to where you can harmoniously join something, where you can get people to come to you, where you can collaborate on the same wavelength, where we are all equals and nobody is any better than anybody else, because we all have something valuable to contribute. We may not have the same experience, we may not have the same qualifications, but in the essence of life lessons, sometimes they can be so valuable that it outstrips everything else. So just because somebody hasn't got a bit of paper and a little stamp on it, it doesn't mean that they're not for you. It just means that you have to think of things in a different way. So that was our first card. Our second card is Sacred Inner Space, Sacral Chakra, Tenderness and Sensuality. So this is talking about sitting in your eternal vortex, sitting and nurturing yourself as a living essence. It's talking about finding the seat of creation within your own being. You're sitting in the womb of creation, the womb of expectancy, within your sacral chakra. That is your tender inner space. That space that is so void of any distraction, but it's full of potential. It's full of illumination. It's where the energy from the universe mixes and things are cultivated. You find that the whispering of your soul is heard most clearly when you're sitting in sacred stillness. So the sacral chakra is our gateway. Our tenderness is our fertility, and our sensuality is what attracts and melds and mixes everything together. So sacred inner space is honouring your light. It's honouring the light of others. It's being willing to unplug from the matrix or society and actually listen to what your soul is telling you. What do you know? What do your higher levels of consciousness are bringing to your attention? What are you sitting in reverence to collect, to enjoy, to experience, to illuminate? Because there are some brilliant ideas. There are some wonderful revelations when you sit and you honour your own light. Nothing outside of you can ever satisfy you as much as the truth that you have within you. You just have to be brave enough to sit in silence, sit in wonder, sit in awe, and listen. Don't say anything, just sit and listen, because the silence will speak volumes to you. You'll be surprised how much you see, how much you intuitively know, what you can visualize. Just allow it all to come, because it may come in fragments initially, but the more you practice, the more that you will see and you'll receive. And it's from yourself. It is not from outside of yourself. It is from your inner workings. And that is where your magic is. It's inside. It's tapping into that innate wisdom that you have, that you haven't actually acknowledged. And it's having the patience to actually open up and reveal and sit there and surrender to who you are, what you expect, and just allow the divine essence to flow through you in some beautiful ways. And the third card today is Solar Light Upgrade. Solar Plexus Chakra, again, inner fire and willpower. So this is a beautiful representation of your light, of your solar plexus. And this is just saying the more that you honour yourself, the more that you work with this particular soul light, the more that you'll be upgraded. Your solar plexus is your seat of creation, your seat of germination, your seat of light. That inner fire is your eternal essence, that vibration, that resonance, that beauty, that light, that energy that comes from inside. Those ancient whisperings are part of your soul. And the willpower to sit and listen in resonance, to be open, to actually receive, but then stepping forward and taking action. Because having the knowledge without any action is no good for anybody. You have all the knowledge, and that's fine, but you need to share it. You need to be able to bring it to the collective. You are the jigsaw puzzle. You may be the key to somebody else's puzzle. You may be the final piece that people have been searching for. And that can be your vibration, it can be your knowledge, it can be your intuition. It can be the resonance of your vibration brings something to the mix. So when we all come together, we all have different attributes. We all have different soul lessons. We all have beautiful different keys to open locks, to uncover so much wonder, that when we work collaboratively together, we can perform miracles. We can have a miracle by ourselves, but it is harder work. But when we work together and we have the willpower to drive it forward, to sit in resonance and listen and honour not only yourself but everyone else, because their light is as important as yours. We are no different. My light is no different to yours. It's just that I've tuned into it on a different level. You may be actually on a higher level than me, I don't know. You may be on a lesser level because your journey is still embracing. I have so much to learn. I don't mind telling you. What comes out of my mouth comes through and in and out of me, and half the time I'm not conscious of what I'm saying. But that is the beauty about letting go and surrendering to spirit, and it just flows through you. So when you have the patience, when you have the understanding, when you have the ability to sit in sacredness and just receive and see what comes up, you allow yourself to expand. You allow your consciousness to be fueled by that which is inside. And you begin to burn and brightly shine in such a different way. So those are our cards for today. I hope you found them interesting, and maybe they may trigger you. But from my heart and from Poppy, who's been very patient on the table, until we meet again, namaste.